Good morning, January 1st, 2025. It is very early. I am currently enjoying my turkey and egg protein wrap. Let's do this movie thing. All the movies of 2024 that I watched. I haven't seen everything. Saw 31 new movies. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's go through the top 10. Coming in at 10, Furiosa. It is so much more like the old Mad Max movies than Fury Road, but a great continuation of the story. Anya Taylor-Joy absolutely plays Charlize Theron playing Furiosa, and it is fantastic. So yes, go enjoy that. It's slower story, bigger story than Fury Road, but really enjoyable, really good, worth watching. Number 9, Love Lies Bleeding, a lesbian romance action crime drama with bodybuilding. You're welcome. Number 8, Civil War. I think going into this, we all expected it to be a super left-wing anti-Trump thing, but I was weirdly delighted. While I would have been fine with that, I was weirdly delighted at how balanced the film it was. You are never really told who is left and who is right, and it doesn't matter what the sides are or why the country is split. It's just the fact that the country is split. It is a movie about what it would look like if America was at war with itself. Really, really great movie, with a very brief Jesse Plemons cameo, that only happened because the real actor dropped out and he was on set because he's married to Kirsten Dunst. 7, the second Joker movie that I will never be able to pronounce. Yeah, you're all wrong about this movie. I hated the first Joker movie. I thought it was terrible. I thought it was, you know how some great movies like Fight Club and Taxi Driver have been ruined by the people who watch them and don't get it? The first Joker felt like a movie made by someone who watched those and didn't get it. The second Joker, by contrast, is this, it's just a wonderful thought experiment of living through somebody's fantasies as they are experiencing the prison system, I guess is probably a good way to put it. I don't know. It's hard to explain the second Joker movie. But I heard both Tarantino and Kojima say, you're all wrong, this is a goddamn masterpiece. So I thought, okay, I have to watch it. And honestly, you're all wrong. It's a goddamn masterpiece. So weirdly, go watch the new Joker movie. I liked it. Speaking of prisons, at number 6, we have Sing Sing. This is, I think, the first thing on the list that I'm going to bring up that I'm sure will be a Best Picture nominee. It is about the power of the arts to provide therapy to those who need it. Specifically in this case, it provides escape for those who really can't escape, prisoners of Sing Sing. I don't want to spoil anything about it. I will just say, if you are looking for a film that is about different types of masculinity, about how we can try to tear down the walls between men who need support for each other. This is a great, great movie for that. And it's also a great movie for highlighting the kind of walls that men put up. So yeah, Sing Sing, outstanding. Number 5, Dune Part 2. I hated Dune Part 1. I only watched Dune Part 2 because I was near a theater and had nothing to do, and I thought, fuck it, we'll see how this wraps up. Dune Part 2 is everything I wanted Dune Part 1 to be. In fact, I'm almost, if someone hasn't watched either Dune movie, part of me is almost just watch Part 2. The first 15 minutes is a recap of the first one anyway. Go that way. Yeah, super strong. Everything I wanted the first movie to be. It's big, it's powerful, it's interesting. It's wonderfully examining of religion, which is exactly kind of what Dune's supposed to be. So yeah, loved it. Number 4, do not expect too much from the end of the world. This was my first taste of Romanian cinema. Hopefully it will not be my last. I am a big fan of what I like to dub the anti-capitalism cinematic universe. This was this year's best film. Well, actually, it wasn't. This was this year's second best film in that genre. It is very much a day in the life of somebody simply trying to survive through poverty and low-income work. It's a hard one to describe, but it's very, very good. The last 30 minutes are a very weird, uncomfortable, and wonderful one-shot. So yeah, it's a good watch if you enjoy. Well, enjoy is a terrible word. If you are interested in seeing different perspectives of folks sort of living on the ground and just trying to survive nowadays, and how universal those themes are, because this was a Romanian film, but it could have been filmed anywhere, and the experience is the same. So, number 3, the best anti-capitalist film of the year, Anora. Anora will not only be a Best Picture nominee, I'll be surprised if it doesn't win. It is the, I don't want to call it a love story. That's not fair. I've actually heard it described as both a love story and a rom-com, and both of those are wildly incorrect. If you hear Anora described as either of those ways, tell them I said they are wrong. Anora is actually a very fucking sad movie that is occasionally funny, about a romantic entanglement between a sex worker and the son of a Russian oligarch. Saying any more would spoil it, but it is incredible. It was my first Sean Baker film. I desperately want to go watch others now. I'm surprised we don't all talk about Sean Baker more. It was a great film. I think we will after this year, though, with Anora. So go see it. Number 2 was almost my number 1. It's the only thing I think I saw in theaters more than once this year, and it's a movie that I have not stopped thinking about since I've seen it. I really, really want to rewatch it again and again and again, and that is The Substance. The Substance is, for those of you who somehow don't know, The Substance is a collection of all the things I love in one film somehow. It is satire about a very specific and understandable experience. It's a very gendered experience. It is the experience of female beauty standards and the challenge of living up to them and the conflict that women feel. Admittedly, I don't know that experience personally firsthand, but I think it's something we can all see and recognize. So yes, it's satirical. It is also intense. You are on your edge of the seat the whole film. It is made to make you feel that way, which is wonderful. It is body horror, so it is creepy as fuck at points. It is stylish. It is like, it's got a very distinct visual look. The whole thing is meant to feel like it's shot. The set design, the angles, everything is meant to give you this over-the-top, almost fairy tale-like experience, which is not what the film is about, but like it makes it feel like a fairy tale, which is great. So, yeah, The Substance is if you want a great movie about, this is this year's big film about the female experience. So, really, 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 really dug it. Everyone keeps saying it's Demi Moore's best performance. I don't know that I agree with that, but I will say it was a wonderful showcase for Margot Qualley, who I think we have all come to adore in the last few years every time she pops up somewhere, and this was really her film, in my opinion. So, very, very good. Now, that would have been number 1. However, I watched an anime of all things that dropped on Amazon Prime a few weeks back. It was something that James had been looking forward to because he had read the manga it's based on. Look Back. Look Back is the story. It's maybe the best film I've seen about friendship in years and years and years. I don't remember the last time I saw a movie that felt so honest about friendship. It is the tale of two people who initially, there's some resentment and rivalry between them because they have such similar skills and talents, but they quickly learn the joy and love to be found in collaboration, and it's really a story about friendship found through collective work, collective creativity, collective art. It's just absolutely fabulous. I felt it in my heart so fiercely. Nothing touched me quite as much as Look Back did this year, so that's my number 1. I have a million other movie thoughts because it was a great year of watching films again. So it was, I do love my Letterboxd thing, don't I, folks? Like and subscribe, etc. I don't know. Cool. So please, if you saw anything good that I missed, let me know. Lots of other movies I saw this year, but you don't need me to go through all 31. This would be a very long video. It's already too long. I will, if you all comment and like enough, I'll probably put together some other movie thoughts from this year because there's a lot.